Hello crypto enthusiasts. While the stock market seems to be in recession, crypto is looked upon to save our future. Today we will discuss one of the most highly discussed cryptocurrencies that has analysts arguing whether it is bullish and the future of crypto or bearish and a hole in our pockets. XRP has recently been showcasing impressive resilience amid a fluctuating global market, but its future trajectory remains uncertain as it faces both bullish and bearish signals. Is it time for XRP to rise rapidly, or is the digital asset headed for further declines? Let's break down the key points and analyze whether XRP is primed for a breakout or if it's heading for a more bearish phase. Recent performance amid global uncertainty. In the wake of heightened geopolitical tensions, particularly the U.S.-China trade war, XRP has rebounded from its recent lows. The asset initially dipped to $1.80 due to fears surrounding Trump's trade tariffs but found its footing as Bitcoin, BTC, and other major cryptocurrencies showed resilience. By April 5, XRP had climbed approximately 12.5%, reaching $2.15. This rebound follows a broader trend where major cryptos like BTC and Ethereum, ETH, have held support levels despite global uncertainty. The trade war has stirred capital rotations into crypto, positioning assets like XRP as a potential hedge against traditional market volatility. With major global stocks facing significant losses, Apple, Nvidia, and Microsoft dropped 15%. Investors are increasingly eyeing digital currencies as safer alternatives. XRP, in particular, has benefited from this shift, showing renewed interest as a crisis-resistant asset. Technical indicators and short-term outlook. Despite the recent surge, XRP's technical indicators tell a mixed story. While the price has stayed above the crucial $2 mark, signaling some market confidence, it's still under pressure from supply-side challenges. XRP's price remains below its 50-day and 100-day exponential moving averages, EMAs, which indicates that selling pressure is outweighing buying momentum in the short term. A potential breakout above $2.22 is needed to shift the near-term sentiment and invalidate bearish signals. Adding to the cautious outlook, XRP has shown signs of short-term exhaustion. The cryptocurrency faces resistance around $2.20 to $2.28, which could limit its upside potential unless it decisively breaks through these levels. Additionally, a breach of the 200-day EMA near $1.95 could trigger a deeper correction, potentially pushing XRP back toward the $1.80 zone. The latest derivative data from CoinGlass highlights a bearish trend across the crypto market. Over $110 million in liquidations occurred, with the majority from long positions, suggesting that there is a risk of exhaustion in buying momentum. The risk of a minor pullback or sideways action remains high, especially as the market enters the weekend with lower trading volumes due to U.S. markets being closed. Whale activity and market sentiment. XRP's performance is also influenced by whale behavior. Data from CryptoQuant indicates sustained net outflows from XRP's largest holders, which points to declining institutional support. This ongoing trend of selling into strength has raised concerns about the stability of XRP's price, especially when combined with weakening retail demand. On a positive note, XRP's 24-hour trading volume has seen an uptick, rising 15.04% to $4.3 billion. This suggests a healthy level of liquidity and renewed market interest, which is encouraging for short-term traders. However, the volume-to-market cap ratio remains relatively stable, and unless whale support picks up again, XRP could struggle to maintain upward momentum. Legal and regulatory developments. XRP's path forward is also influenced by the ongoing legal battle between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Recently, there has been growing optimism surrounding potential regulatory clarity, particularly after the SEC issued a statement regarding stablecoins. While the statement doesn't directly address XRP, it could be seen as a broader signal of easing regulatory pressure, which has spurred hopes for a favorable resolution for Ripple. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has hinted at a major announcement in June, which could be a catalyst for XRP's price if it results in a favorable outcome. If the SEC lawsuit were to end in Ripple's favor, it could open the doors for wider institutional adoption and integrate XRP more deeply into the global financial system. Long-term outlook. Looking ahead, XRP finds itself at a crossroads. In the short term, the cryptocurrency appears to be consolidating in a narrow range between $2.05 and $2.20. A breakout above these levels could signal the start of a more substantial rally, potentially pushing XRP towards $2.58 or even higher. However, if it fails to break past the resistance, there's a risk that XRP could experience a deeper pullback to $1.80. Longer-term predictions for XRP are more optimistic, with some analysts projecting the asset could reach $10 or even $20, based on the Elliott wave theory. This suggests that XRP could be in the early stages of a powerful bull run, but such a scenario is highly contingent on regulatory clarity and continued positive macroeconomic trends. Conclusion. XRP's outlook is mixed, with both bullish and bearish factors at play. On one hand, it benefits from global uncertainty, as investors turn to crypto as a safe haven. On the other, technical indicators and whale activity suggest that the asset is facing challenges in the short term, with risks of a pullback if it fails to break through key resistance levels. For now, the cryptocurrency remains in a critical phase, and much will depend on the resolution of the SEC lawsuit, market sentiment, and technical breakouts. Investors should be cautious but watchful for any signals that could spark a more significant upward movement.